Today's been a crappy day. Felt irritated, irritable, blurry. Back in February of 2010, I went in and I was at work and I got really sick. And I stayed at work, and then I went home and could not function very well for 3 weeks. Because I had this pain. Nobody believes me, except for some of my close family, but you have no reason not to believe me. In high school, I had an attendance problem, but it was not because I didn't like school, and it wasn't because I didn't want to go to school, or I didn't want to graduate. I missed a lot of school because of my health problems. All through high school. Well, actually, ever since I was 13, okay? When I was 13, I started having these back problems, back issues, with back pain. And I kept telling everybody, I said, I'm hurting bad. And it's hard for me to function. And nobody really believed me at all. And my grandparents always said, it's your colon, or it's just a muscle spasm, or you're lazy, you're overweight, you need to get outside and exercise, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, what they didn't realize was I did get out and do stuff half the time. But half the time, I hurt so bad that there was nothing that could take care of it, not even pain medication. Well, February 2010 rolls around. By this time I'm in my mid-20s, and I go to the doctor because I'm about to literally die. I felt like I was going to die. And they got me in there, and they did the little MRI scan or whatever, like when a woman has a baby, they found out I had gallstones. And the gallstones were very, very large for someone my age. And the doctor said these had been forming ever since he was 13 due to some type of deficiency. So this has been happening to him since he was probably around 12 or 13 years old. So that right there, look, I wasn't lying. That happened. So in February of 2010, got scheduled for the surgery to have my gallbladder removed. I had a really, really, really good job that paid really, really well, and I told the doctor, I said, whatever you got to do, cut me open, sideways, up and down, I don't care, get it out, do it right, so I can get back and go to work within a week or so. He said, oh, it'll be fine, I'll do what I have to do, we'll do it, So I have the surgery. He decided to do it laparoscopically. I can't say that. He did something wrong, but I was not stitched up properly on the inside, and so it exploded and blew my stitches. So I had bile going all out in my body, and I didn't know it. I had it going out in my body before I even left the hospital for the first surgery. So I get home, I'm out of my head, out of my mind. I don't remember hardly anything. I knew I could barely eat, and then I laid in the bed for 6 days without really doing anything at all. And I was out of my head. They have pictures and videos of it. I'll never show them because they're very sad to see and kind of scary. But I'm out of my head, and I didn't know what was going on. All I knew is I was dying. And I said, I'm dying, to get me to the hospital. So they rushed me back to the hospital. Bile was all out in my body, all in my organs, starting to eat on the fatty tissue in my body, and started to eat on the organs, the muscles themselves. and they had to rush me into emergency surgery. I've got a big scar from the bottom of my chest, the bone in the middle of your chest, all the way to my belly button now. Ugly scar. So they had to like suck all the bile out of me so I wouldn't die. And then I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks. And ever since then, my memory has been shit. So I've always been, back to the beginning of the video, I've always felt blurry, or my memory's been crap. I can't remember I can remember long stuff a long time ago, very easily. But shit that like happened today is just blurry for me. And it takes me a while to sift through it. If that was caused by my surgery, I don't know. It's possible. If it wasn't caused by my surgery, then there's other issues, which I think there is other issues. And there's some things that I will not put on here. I won't discuss some things on here. To top my day off, somehow Google was upset with me and they disabled my AdSense account for some reason, claiming there was illegal clicking. And so I appealed it, of course, and I'm waiting to hear back. I told him, I said, I've never clicked on ads in my videos. I know I'm not supposed to do that. Also, that it was saying something like, what website are you using to promote your videos? I'm like, I'm not using a website to promote my videos. I don't have a website. I have my YouTube channel, my Facebook, or I have my YouTube, my Facebook, and I use other social media outlets like Twitter, my yearbook, other ones like, and I said that in my appeal that if I did anything wrong, I'm sorry. Please tell me what has happened, because I don't know what has gone wrong. So they said it could take up to like a week or more before I get word from them. So that just topped my day off. Topped it off. Sometimes I feel like I just want to, give up. I'm probably not the only one that thinks that, but it is what it is. See you later.